Welcome to Friday's Digest, Season 1, Episode 11. Today we're going to discuss 3 tools that will make your job more enjoyable. Let's describe a typical morning. You wake up in the morning and you feel even more tired than you were before going to bed. You think about your job, your workplace, and in general, you like your job, but sometimes taking a sick day sounds way better, right? But eventually you crawl out of bed, you have coffee in your hand, probably even something to eat if you're lucky. You brush your teeth, maybe shower, maybe drop your kids, or any other task you want to insert here, and then you're off to work. And on your way to work, you think to yourself, when did I lose my motivation? When did I lose my will to get up and go to work every day? Now, generally, you like your job. Sure, you've got those annoying coworkers and annoying tasks that drain your soul, but overall, it's a net positive, right? Let's say around 70 to 80% good vibes at your workplace and only about 20 to 30% negative. It's not that terrible, right? But why can't it be 90 to 100% amazing? Why does it have to be 70 to 80% positive or a bit less than that in some cases? Why do you dream about your vacations where you're at work and when you come back from your vacations, you just feel like they were too brief? I've struggled with this for years. I've even had moments where I was jealous of people who could call in sick just to enjoy a day off at home. But then I started to use 3 simple tools that were game-changing for me, that changed everything for me. They keep me motivated even when times are hard at work. Now, don't get me wrong, getting out of bed is still difficult. I wake up early, and when I wake up, I dream about a nice vacation that I can take maybe in the future. But that's more about needing a break and less of wanting to escape my work life. Okay, just need a break, just need to unwind. So let's discuss our 3 tools to make your job more enjoyable. We're going to talk about the concept of deep work. Then we're going to move on to the concept of having a side project. And we're going to finish off with allocating the proper time for admin work, for administrative work. First topic, schedule 45 to 90 minutes for deep work every day. Every job has its core responsibilities, the essence of your role. Now, it could be a project deadline, it could be a presentation that you need to prepare, it can be some essential reading, something you have to read, or a grant proposal that you need to submit or even write, prepare. You know, these all are crucial, but somehow they keep getting sidelined. They keep getting postponed because you just can't find the focus and you just can't find the time to accomplish them. And that's exactly where your problems start. These tasks, these essential, crucial tasks of your job hang over you like a dark cloud, just sapping away your happiness. And if you fail to complete them for a day or a week, a month, you'll start your morning feeling just miserable and you'll start developing resentment towards your job because you're not doing what you want to do. You're not doing the essence of your job. And this is where deep work comes in. First, what is deep work? Deep work is being 100% focused and 100% productive. Now, no one can sustain this high level of intensity all day, but between 45 to 90 minutes of 100% focused and 100% productive is doable. And what should you do during those 45 to 90 minutes? You should do the vital tasks, the one that you keep putting off, the tasks that you keep postponing. These are the tasks that you should do during those 45 to 90 minutes of deep work. How do you know when you've reached 100% focus and 100% productivity? How can you tell? So after a focus session of deep work, you'll just know. You will feel it, that you've accomplished something that usually takes you between 4 and 5 hours, and it only took you 45 to 90 minutes. You'll just know. What is the ideal time for deep work? For most, it's in the morning, between 5 a.m. and 11 a.m. What is required for a successful deep work session? You will need a distraction-free zone. No phone calls, no emails, no small talks, nothing. And what if you can't find a 45-minute slot? Then just start off with 25 minutes, okay? Just 25 minutes of deep work. It's manageable for almost anyone. If you'll start your day with deep work, you'll have that sensation of a morning win. You'll feel good all day. Why is that? Because you've already nailed the most important thing on your list, and you'll feel better throughout the day, and you'll become more productive and happier throughout the day. Only because you managed to get that 45 to 90 minutes of deep work. Take home message for topic number 1. Block 25 to 90 minutes every single day for deep work. Notice that I mentioned 25 to 90 minutes for all of you who can't find time to get a minimum of 45 minutes. But if you can get 45 minutes, go for 45 minutes. That was topic number 1. Schedule 45 to 90 minutes for deep work every single day. And that takes us to topic number 2, having a side project. Sometimes work feels like you're in a routine, like you're stuck in the loop. Now, it's not necessarily bad. You've probably become an expert in your field, so your job feels like a routine. This is usually the case. But when the routine settles in, the excitement starts to fade. And then what are your options? You're not excited anymore about your work. Should you switch jobs? In most cases, that's not the solution. Remember, you're an expert, not someone needing a total career change. So this is where side projects come in. What should this side project be? A side project should be something that excites you or advances your career. And if you can think of a side project, very simple. Just march into your boss's office and ask, do you have any projects on your to-do list that I can take? So first of all, your boss will be happy to hear that. Every boss will be happy for someone to walk in their office and just take tasks off their to-do list. And this way, even if the project itself is not something you'll enjoy doing, it's short-term, and your initiative taking this project off your boss's to-do list will earn you points with your boss. It's great, right? And what if you're your own boss? Okay, you're self-employed. So in this case, the side project should be introducing something new to your lab if you're a scientist, or something new into your business. Offer a new treatment modality to your patients if you're a doctor, or take a business course to increase your profits, and so on. So our take-home message from topic number 2 is taking a side project. When you take a side project, it will spice up your job. And if you take enough side projects over time, one of them will end up changing your life. Third topic, allocate 20% time for admin work. Admin tasks, administrative tasks. We all have them and nobody enjoys them. And here's the catch. These chores, these tasks, these admin tasks often hijack the time, they steal the time best suited for your deep work. You end up doing those mundane, boring, not productive tasks during the time that should be devoted to your deep work time. You're highly focused, you're highly productive, and you're doing things that are not important to you. And then what happens? These admin tasks turn into the focus of your job. And then you start to hate your job. It makes you miserable because these are not the essence of your job. So first off, remember, never, ever, ever do admin work during your deep work time, no matter what. Never waste your highly focused, highly productive time on admin work. Do whatever it takes. So when should you schedule your admin work? Simple. Towards the end of the day, when you're least focused and interruptions happen every single minute. This is the exact time that if you're getting interrupted, it won't interfere with your admin tasks because they don't require a lot of focus. And completing these tasks earlier is a great incentive for you to go home, and then it won't linger throughout the day because you will know, once I'm done with these tasks, I can just go home. Take home message. Devote 20% of your day to admin work. No more, no less. If you need more time, it just means that you need to work faster. You shouldn't devote more than 20% to admin time. Don't waste so much time on admin work. If you need less time, that's perfect. You can just take 10 more minutes and try to do some more deep work and then go home. Or you can just go home because you're not focused anymore and you earned it. So that was topic number 3. Allocate 20% of your time for admin work. Now to the bonus section, the section intended for all of you who are overworked and have an extremely busy schedule. How do you know if you're one of these people? First of all, you'll just have a very hard time to find 45 minutes of deep work. Or your job simply won't allow for such freedom to schedule time for deep work. So in this case, there is a solution as well. And for me, I'm working between 11 and 18 hours every day in a job that is the exact opposite of flexible. So I can't just I can't just schedule 45 minutes throughout my regular work days. I need to find a solution. What is my solution? So first, I start my workday earlier. If I need to start working at 7 a.m., then I'll be at work at around 6:15 a.m., and then have my 45 to 60 minutes of deep work. And this time is perfect for that. There are no interruptions. Usually there is no one in the building at that time. No phone calls, no emails. You can just sit and no one will bother you. Second of all, the admin time. If you just can find 20% of your time to allocate to admin tasks, you should use the third space time, the time in between meetings, the time when you commute, the time that you are between tasks at your workplace, the time that you are walking the hallways, the times where you are walking up the stairs. Try to allocate this admin work, if you can do it on your phone, if you can take your laptop with you, and just use all the time in between. If you're a scientist and you're waiting for a meeting to start, this is your admin time. If you're waiting for a lecture to start, or if you have a short break during a lecture that you give to your students and you can just use those 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you can just sit and do your admin work. If you're a doctor, you can do that between patients. If you have morning meetings and you're waiting for the morning meeting to start, or the meeting has ended, but it will take a few more minutes for the clinic to start, this is when admin work can be accomplished. Use this time of in between, the time that you are not focused, the time that you are not productive because you're not concentrated in anything that you do. You're between things, and do your admin work. Once you come earlier to your workplace for your deep work and find the in-between time to your admin work, then your job will simply become more enjoyable, even if you sleep a little less at night. With that, we'll end today's podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great weekend.